Welcome back to the Coins channel. Today we are diving deep into the world of top Liberty coins and one of the most surprising and highly searched pieces of American coinage, the 1961 Lincoln penny, a coin that many collectors overlook but one that can shock you with its history and potential market value. Sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey through time, money, and mystery, because today's story will take you from the creation of the coin all the way to the unbelievable prices it can reach in the hands of collectors who know its secrets. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about a legacy that has shaped American currency for over a century. The image of Liberty represents freedom, strength, and the spirit of the nation, and this symbol has appeared on countless coins that today are worth far more than anyone ever expected. Some of these coins started as everyday pocket change, circulating silently in the hands of ordinary people, but gradually transforming into valuable collectibles as time passed. What makes these coins special is not just the metal they are made of, but the stories carved into their design, the mint marks stamped onto their surfaces, and the rare mistakes that increase their worth beyond imagination. Now let's move toward one of these interesting coins, the 1961 penny. A coin that millions of people used during the early 1960s without realizing that a small number of them would one day hold significant value. The 1961 penny was minted in Denver, and the D mark at the bottom of the coin tells us exactly where it came from. The United States Mint produced more than 1.7 billion pieces, making this coin extremely common in circulation at the time. You might think that such a large number means the coin is not rare, but that is exactly where the story becomes surprising, because even a common coin can become extraordinarily valuable when it carries an error, a sharp strike, or a preserved condition that very few others have. Many collectors today hunt for the 1961 penny because certain examples in high grade have shocked the market by reaching values up to hundreds of dollars and even more. Some extremely rare varieties have been reported to sell for over $700 or more, depending on condition, strike quality, and unique attributes. There have even been cases where unusual errors pushed the value into the high range, surprising even experienced collectors. Some examples show doubling, some show misaligned dies, while others have extremely sharp details that set them apart from the rest. If you ever find a bright, sharply struck 1961 penny, it is worth taking a closer look because a simple coin that cost nothing more than 1 cent can suddenly be worth an amount that feels unbelievable at first glance. The value of coins like the 1961 penny changes with time, and collectors often judge them based on eye appeal, rarity, sharpness of the design, and historical demand. The coin market is full of stories where someone bought an old collection from a relative, opened an envelope that had been sitting untouched for years, and discovered a coin that changed their fortune. Every collector dreams of finding one of these hidden treasures, and the 1961 penny continues to be one of those exciting possibilities. Even though billions were made, only a small percentage survive in pristine condition, and those are the ones that attract attention and high bids when they appear in auctions. When we explore the world of Liberty coins, we enter a universe where design meets history, where mistakes become valuable, and where a tiny coin can carry decades of meaning in its metal surface. The Liberty symbol, whether it appears on older silver coins or more modern copper examples, always reminds us of a period in American history and the artistry of the mint engravers who created them. Collectors admire these coins not only for their monetary value but also for the craftsmanship, the details on the portrait, the crispness of the lettering, and the deep, bold lines that bring the design to life. The story of Liberty coins stretches back more than a century. Some coins show Lady Liberty standing tall, others show her seated, while more modern designs present her in new artistic styles. Each generation added a new interpretation of Liberty, and each coin carries the mark of the time in which it was created. Some Liberty coins today are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars because their mintages were tiny or because they contain extremely rare varieties. Collectors treasure them, study them, and compete fiercely to own them, creating an exciting and ever-growing market. If you are someone who enjoys discovering hidden value, you might be surprised to know that many rare Liberty coins and even coins like the 1961 penny still exist in homes, drawers, old boxes, and forgotten jars. People often ignore penny coins because they seem too small to matter, but in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest coin can carry a huge reward. Sometimes a piece that appears ordinary holds a rare detail that only a trained eye can identify, and that is why studying your coins carefully is one of the most important steps for collectors. The thrill of coin collecting is the same thrill of treasure hunting. Every coin tells a story, every scratch has a past, every shine reflects history, and every mint mark carries a clue. Whether you are holding a Liberty coin from the early 1900s or a 1961 D penny from the modern era, you are holding a part of American heritage. This is why channels like Coins exist, to share this knowledge with the world and to help collectors uncover the truth behind the coins they have in their hands. The market value of coins continues to evolve, and with every new discovery, collectors become more excited. The 1961 D penny is still actively searched for, still bought and sold, and still surprises people with the value it can bring. Many viewers who watch coin videos end up checking their own collections, sometimes discovering hidden gems that were sitting unnoticed for years. This is why it is important to keep learning, keep looking, and keep exploring the world of coins. The more you learn, the more treasures you can find. Thank you for watching Coins, the channel that brings the world of rare currency, incredible finds, and unstoppable curiosity right to your screen. Stay with us for more deep stories, more hidden treasures, and more rare coins that could change the way you look at money forever. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating topics in the world of numismatics, the legendary Liberty coins and the incredible market power they hold even today. These coins are not just pieces of metal, they are time machines, connecting us with the era of American history, craftsmanship, and hidden fortune that still surprises collectors around the globe. When people talk about Liberty coins, the first image that comes to mind is the iconic figure of Lady Liberty, standing tall, bold and timeless. Coins that carry Liberty are among the most respected, most searched, and most desired collectibles in the world because each version tells its own story. They define eras, reflect economic changes, war periods, minting techniques, artistic evolution, and most importantly, they represent freedom. Today their value continues to rise because collectors know that these coins become scarcer with time. Once they disappear from circulation, they never come back, making every piece an irreplaceable treasure. Some Liberty coins have crossed unbelievable price records, surprising both new and seasoned collectors. There are coins minted decades ago that now sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on rarity, condition, mint mark, and demand. A coin that someone once kept in a drawer without care is today valued higher than luxury items. Many Liberty coins, especially from earlier years, can reach market values like $787.97648 or even far higher when found in high-grade condition. Every tiny detail matters: the shine, the strike, the edges, and even small errors that turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary prize. People who understand this market know that a small discovery can change everything. Among the most famous years in American coinage, 1964 holds a legendary position. This was the final year when the United States minted circulating silver coins, marking the end of a beautiful era. The 1964 coins with silver content became iconic because after this year, silver was removed from most circulating coins. That means every 1964 Liberty-related coin carries historical importance as the last breath of classic American silver. Collectors chase these coins because they represent purity, artistry, and scarcity combined together. The 1964 Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most beloved pieces from that year. It contains 90% silver, giving it real metal value far beyond face value. Even today, collectors search for high-grade examples that hold beautiful luster, sharp details, and perfect surfaces. These coins, depending on quality, can rise massively in price, making them a favorite in auctions and coin shows. Some rare varieties and preserved pieces even sell in hundreds or thousands of dollars. There are stories of ordinary families discovering a forgotten 1964 half-dollar and later realizing they were holding a valuable treasure. Liberty coins of various years continue to shine in the international market. Their values move with time, collectors' interest, precious metal prices and rarity in circulation. Some designs have become classics. The walking Liberty half-dollar is known worldwide for its elegant design. The standing Liberty Quarter is admired for beauty and rarity in certain years. The Liberty Head nickel, Indian head designs, Morgan dollars and Peace dollars are all part of the incredible family of Liberty-themed coinage. When collectors explore these coins, they feel like they are holding pieces of art. The rise in values is not just because of scarcity but because collectors appreciate the craftsmanship from an era when coins were made with passion and precision. Market experts observe that Liberty coins continue to climb in value, and now more than ever collectors are paying premium prices. Even common coins in higher mint state grades reach impressive figures. Imagine a coin someone bought for pocket change decades ago now worth $500, $700, or even thousands. Certain rare Liberty coins have shocked the market by selling at auction for life-changing amounts. Coins with double strikes, misplaced dates, unusual planchets and other mint errors can turn your small investment into a great reward. Collectors love mysteries, and Liberty coins offer countless opportunities for discoveries. What makes this journey even more exciting is the emotional value behind each piece. Every Liberty coin was once part of everyday life. It traveled through hands, pockets and stories of countless Americans. These coins witnessed wars, economic changes, celebrations, and milestones. Now, decades later, they rest in collectors' albums, protected in cases and admired for their beauty and importance. When you hold a Liberty coin, you hold a chapter of history that cannot be recreated. The world of Liberty coins is a world filled with passion, thrill, and unexpected surprises. Whether you are a new collector or an expert, every coin you discover could be hiding tremendous value. The key is knowledge, patience and attention to detail. Look at the mint mark, the year, the condition, the edges and the shine. Study the known varieties. Learn about the famous errors. Every detail can multiply the value. A coin you believe is worth only a few dollars may actually be worth hundreds or even thousands, especially in today's strong collector market. In this growing world of coin collecting, your journey is just beginning. Liberty coins, including the important 1964 pieces, are among the safest and most rewarding investments for collectors. Their demand rises every year. Their beauty never fades. Their craftsmanship stands unmatched. And their value in the market continues to impress. Whether the market lists numbers like $787.97648 or skyrockets to new highs, one thing is certain. Liberty coins will always hold a golden place in the world of numismatics. This is your moment to explore, learn and maybe even discover a hidden treasure in your own home. Keep watching Coins for more exciting information, market updates, rare coin spotlights and valuable guides that help you become a smarter collector. The world of coins is full of magic, and every Liberty coin tells a story waiting to be discovered. Keep searching, keep learning and never underestimate the power of a small piece of metal. Your next great find may be closer than you think. Today we are diving deep into the legendary world of Liberty coins, especially the mysterious and highly desired 1973 Liberty issues that have shocked collectors around the world with unbelievable current market values. These coins, often overlooked and passed down quietly through families, have suddenly climbed in value like never before. Some collectors have watched their pocket change turn into serious fortune, and the global coin community is buzzing with excitement. When we talk about Liberty coins, we aren't just talking about metal struck into shape. We are talking about history, craftsmanship, national pride and stories that travel across generations. Every Liberty coin carries its own hidden narrative, and the 1973 releases have recently become the center of attention because of some extremely rare varieties discovered in circulation and private collections. What makes these Liberty coins so powerful is the deep symbolism they carry. Liberty on a United States coin has always stood for freedom, unity, and strength. From the earliest designs to the newer mintings, collectors have always felt a strong emotional connection to the artwork and the meaning behind it. But when emotion meets rarity, something magical happens, and the market reacts. That is exactly what we are witnessing right now with 1973 Liberty coin varieties that have reached jaw-dropping values, sometimes crossing more than massive numbers, including astonishing estimates like $787.97647 depending on grade, strike, error, and condition. The fascinating part is that many people around the world still have Liberty coins tucked away inside drawers, old boxes, family trunks, and antique cupboards without knowing the true value of what they own. Imagine holding a small piece of metal worth a life-changing amount of money without even realizing it. That is the beauty and mystery of coin collecting. When it comes to the 1973 Liberty coins, collectors pay attention to several important features. The condition is the first thing experts look at. A coin kept safely with sharp details, no scratches and bright luster can easily skyrocket in price. Mint errors are another major factor. A simple misstrike, off-center impression, double die, wrong planchet or unusual mint mark can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure. Some known 1973 Liberty errors have surprised the entire coin market. These rare mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, but a few did, and today collectors compete fiercely to add them to their collections. The market value of these coins keeps rising because the supply is incredibly limited. Once a collector buys and locks a rare Liberty coin into a private collection, it almost never returns to the open market. That tight supply boosts demand, and demand boosts value. This is why even a slight change in the market can push the price of rare Liberty coins higher and higher. Another strong factor behind the rising value of these coins is history. 1973 was a significant period for American currency, and the designs from that era reflect a transition in minting technology and artistic style. Many collectors believe that these coins represent a bridge between old tradition and modern minting, making them even more special. When you hold a 1973 Liberty coin, you are not just holding metal, you are holding the creativity of artists, the precision of engravers, the legacy of mint workers and the economic story of an entire decade. One of the reasons Liberty coins are so beloved is because they appeal both to collectors who love history and to investors who are always searching for solid valuable assets. Rare coins, especially Liberty issues, have proven to grow in value over time, and the 1973 coins are a perfect example. Many auction houses have recently reported unexpected price jumps as bidders fight to claim the rarest pieces. These auctions have shown that collectors are willing to pay high amounts for the right coin, and that has created a new wave of excitement around Liberty coins. The stories behind the people who find these coins are just as fascinating. There are countless stories of people discovering rare Liberty coins inside old jars, forgotten albums or inherited boxes. Many were shocked to learn that what they once thought was ordinary pocket change was actually worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. The emotional connection between a finder and a valuable coin adds another layer of magic to the world of coin collecting. It reminds us that treasure can be found anywhere and that history is always hiding in plain sight. The current market analysis shows that the interest in Liberty coins is stronger than ever. Collectors from around the globe are searching, researching and investing, hoping to catch the next big discovery. The 1973 Liberty coins especially continue to draw attention due to their unique features and the huge gap between common examples and rare valuable pieces. That rarity separation is what keeps collectors alert and excited. Every small detail matters. A mint mark difference, a slight strike variety, a metal composition surprise or an unexpected surface pattern can push a coin into an entirely different price range. This is why collectors always recommend looking carefully at every Liberty coin you come across. You never know what you might find. The world of Liberty coins is a world where history meets passion, where collectors compete but also share knowledge, where every discovery feels like unlocking a hidden chapter of the past. The 1973 Liberty era is rising in fame because it carries stories of mystery, rarity, and unexpected wealth. People across the world continue to study and appreciate these coins, not only because of their monetary value but because of the story they tell about a period of transformation and creativity. As time passes, these coins become even rarer. Coins are lost, damaged, or locked away permanently, making the surviving pieces more important and more valuable. This natural rarity growth means that the price of Liberty coins, especially the special 1973 varieties, may continue to climb in the years to come. That potential future value is one of the many reasons collectors stay fascinated by these beautiful historic treasures. Here on Coins, we continue to explore these incredible stories and bring you closer to the world of numismatics. Whether you are a collector, an enthusiast, or someone curious about hidden treasures, Liberty coins always have something new to offer. Keep your eyes open, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a single coin. You might just discover something that could change your life, just like many have discovered the astonishing worth of rare 1973 Liberty issues reaching surprising amounts that nobody expected. The story of Liberty coins is far from over. Every day collectors find new pieces, new errors, new varieties, and new surprises that keep the excitement alive. The journey continues, the value grows, and the mystery expands. Thank you for watching Coins, the place where every coin tells a story and every story holds the possibility of treasure. Today we dive into one of the most exciting subjects collectors talk about again and again, the world of Liberty coins and the mysterious fame of the 1974 D issue, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters for decades. This coin is more than just metal, it is history, rarity, controversy, and potential profit all combined into one shining piece. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about symbols of freedom, hope, and American heritage minted onto solid metal. These coins have survived wars, economic changes, generations of collectors, and the test of time. Some Liberty coins remain common, but the rare ones carry incredible value and prestige, turning an ordinary pocket find into an extraordinary discovery. Among all these legendary coins stands one that collectors constantly chase, research, and dream about. That coin is the 1974 D, a coin that has been debated, hunted, and valued at astonishing levels depending on its type, condition, and the secrets it may carry. The story of the 1974 D goes deep into the evolution of American coinage, when the United States Mint was experimenting to reduce production costs. Aluminum test coins were struck for government review, but most were ordered to be destroyed. Yet, according to collectors, not all of them vanished. Rumors, reports, and rare appearances at private collections created a wave of mystery around pieces dated 1974 with a D mint mark. Some collectors believe certain examples escaped destruction, making them some of the most valuable modern coins ever discussed. These coins are so rare that even the possibility of one turning up sends waves through auction houses and numismatic circles. The market for Liberty coins has always been strong, but the market for rare experimental issues like the 1974 D has reached unbelievable levels. Values depend heavily on authenticity, metal, grade, and provenance. Some high-value estimates have reached staggering numbers, crossing into hundreds of thousands. Collectors and researchers have evaluated coins with theoretical and historical worth reaching over $700,000, with figures like $787,976 appearing in discussions of potential evaluations for unique or controversial specimens. Even though many official versions never reached circulation, the possibility that a surviving example could appear has kept the value sky high. The excitement continues to grow because Liberty coins themselves represent one of the most collected themes in American numismatics. Their designs attract new collectors every day, their rarity makes them irresistible to investors, and the stories behind their creation add emotional and historical depth. The 1974 D, surrounded by questions and speculation, becomes even more attractive. Every collector who hears the name wants to look inside old drawers, inherited boxes, forgotten jars, and hidden collections. The dream of discovering a fortune inside a simple old coin drives the passion forward. The history behind this coin is connected directly to the era when the mint needed alternatives to copper because of rising costs. Experiments were done in different metals and different mints, including Denver. When orders came to destroy most experimental test strikes, some pieces became legendary because they never made it back to the melting furnaces. True or not, this legend built the coin's mythology and market value to unbelievable heights. Collectors always crave the impossible discovery, and the 1974D represents exactly that type of thrill. Auction houses have confirmed again and again how strong the market is for rare Liberty coins. Prices for top-condition coins continue to rise every year. Coins that used to sell for a few hundred now go for thousands. Coins that once sold for thousands now cross tens of thousands. And impossibly rare coins continue to shock the world, with final auction results surpassing every expectation. If even a single verified 1974D experimental strike ever reached the open market, collectors believe it could break records. For coin hunters, this is why Liberty coins are one of the most exciting series to collect. For historians, these coins are living artifacts. For investors, they are long-term assets with consistent growth. And for dreamers, they are hidden treasures waiting in the most unexpected places. The combination of limited surviving pieces, historical importance, and public fascination makes coins like the 1974D stand among the greatest mysteries in American coinage. Many collectors search yard sales, antique shops, auctions, and old coin jars hoping to find Liberty coins with unexpected value. Some coins can look ordinary but still hold incredible worth depending on mint marks, dates, and small details that most people ignore. This is why knowledge becomes the most powerful tool for any collector. With every new piece of information, your chances of discovering a valuable coin rise higher. The 1974D continues to be a topic of conversation because collectors know that history has surprises, and coins often resurface in unexpected ways. A lost specimen, a forgotten drawer, a family inheritance, or a box unopened for decades could become the key to a life-changing discovery. It has happened before with other coins, and it could happen again. That hope keeps the 1974D alive in the world of numismatics. As the value of rare coins keeps rising, collectors across the globe compete to own the finest examples. Liberty coins of all varieties, especially rare mint marks or special experimental pieces, have continued to show extraordinary performance in the market. The fascination is not only in the value but in the story behind the metal. Every coin is a tiny piece of history, and the 1974D stands as one of the most talked about chapters. So whether you are a beginner, a seasoned collector, or a treasure hunter, keep your eyes open. Look inside your old collections. Check your inherited coins. Study the details carefully. You never know when a simple coin could turn into a fortune. That is the beauty of the numismatic world. The journey is thrilling, the discoveries are real, and the value keeps growing as long as history continues to speak through metal. Thank you for watching the Coins channel, where hidden fortunes meet real knowledge and where every episode brings you closer to uncovering your own treasure. Stay tuned for more exciting stories, rare discoveries, and deep dives into the world of valuable coins. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and keep collecting with passion because your next coin might be a legend waiting to be found. Today we are diving deep into the extraordinary world of Liberty coins, the legendary designs that shaped American coinage and still attract collectors from every corner of the world. These coins carry history, beauty, and enormous value, and some examples have sold for life-changing amounts of money. From early Liberty issues to the iconic 1976 bicentennial releases, we are going to explore their origins, their mystery, their collector demand, and the stunning market prices that continue to rise every year. So settle in, because today's journey through Liberty coins is long, detailed, and filled with exciting information that every collector, beginner, or expert needs to know. The story of Liberty coins begins with the earliest days of United States coinage, when the image of Liberty symbolized freedom, independence, and the unique identity of a young nation. Artists of the time used classical influences, shaping Liberty as a powerful figure who represented hope, strength, and unity. These early coins, especially those struck in the late 1700s and early 1800s, are now considered national treasures. They show the slow evolution of American craftsmanship, and each version of Liberty reflects a new chapter in the country's story. Collectors today pay enormous prices for well-preserved examples, because these coins are more than metal. They are physical pieces of heritage. Among the most popular Liberty coins are the Liberty head designs that appeared on nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. These coins circulated heavily, so finding them in high grade is extremely difficult. That rarity is exactly what pushes their market value sky high. Some Liberty Head gold coins have shocked the auction world by selling for more than most homes cost. Even common dates, if found in pristine uncirculated condition, can reach thousands of dollars. What keeps collectors coming back is the combination of rarity, history, artwork, and the emotional meaning behind the figure of Liberty herself. As long as collectors continue to honor this symbolism, the value of Liberty coins will keep climbing. Moving forward through time, the introduction of new Liberty designs in silver and gold brought fresh energy into the coin market. One example is the iconic Walking Liberty $50, often considered the most beautiful coin design in American history. Today this same design appears on the American Silver Eagle bullion coin, which has become a favorite among investors worldwide. The fact that a century-old Liberty artwork is still being used on modern bullion shows just how powerful and timeless the symbol truly is. Collectors especially love early Walking Liberty halves with full details, strong strikes, and natural toning, and the market prices for top-graded examples continue to soar every year. As we explore the timeline of American coinage, we eventually arrive at the 1976 bicentennial era. This is one of the most interesting periods for coin collectors because the United States celebrated its 200th birthday, and the Mint released special designs for the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. The 1976 Liberty-inspired coins have become extremely collectible, especially rare errors, silver proofs, and high-grade examples. Many people do not realize that some 1976 coins can be worth far more than their face value. Even though millions were produced, only a small percentage survived in flawless condition, and that is where the true value hides. The 1976 quarter, featuring the famous drummer boy reverse, is one of the most searched coins today. Collectors across online markets and auctions look for silver versions, double die strikes, and perfectly graded examples. The current market shows strong demand, and prices continue to rise. A top-graded 1976 quarter can sell for hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. Some special errors have even reached mind-blowing figures, turning an ordinary-looking quarter into a piece worth far more than expected. The 1976 half-dollar is another favorite among collectors, especially the 40% silver edition. These coins were not made for circulation, which means many people never saw them in their pocket change. Today collectors hunt for pristine examples, error varieties, and rare proof strikes that stand out in the market. When these coins appear with strong luster, sharp detail, and rare minting features, their value can jump dramatically. The current market remains strong for bicentennial silver half-dollars, and serious collectors still consider them an essential piece of American coinage history. The 1976 Eisenhower dollar is perhaps the most impressive bicentennial coin because of its large size and beautiful Liberty-themed design. Collectors appreciate its historical importance and enjoy searching for silver versions, deep cameo proofs, and unusual mint errors. The market price for high-grade 1976 silver dollars is impressive and continues to trend upward as more collectors join the search. Collectors are especially attracted to Liberty coins because they combine national pride, craftsmanship, scarcity, and investment potential. Some rare Liberty coins have sold for unbelievable amounts of money, including record-breaking numbers such as $787.97645 in certain specialized markets, depending on rarity and demand at the moment of sale. This specific figure represents how unusual or limited versions of Liberty coins can reach unpredictable values, and collectors always keep their eyes open for opportunities. Even modern examples can surprise collectors with sudden jumps in price due to grading trends or discovered varieties. The long-term market for Liberty coins continues to rise. Many collectors consider them one of the safest and most meaningful investments in numismatics. They are historically important, visually beautiful, and emotionally powerful. As the years pass, finding untouched examples becomes harder, making every surviving high-grade Liberty coin more precious. The demand for silver and gold also adds another layer of value, turning these coins into both collectibles and assets. If you are holding Liberty coins at home, especially older versions or anything from 1976, this might be the perfect time to examine them carefully. Look for sharp details, strong strikes, unique toning, clear mint marks and any signs of unusual features. Even a small variation can transform an ordinary coin into one worth far more than expected. Collectors and professional graders pay close attention to every detail, and the market rewards coins that stand out. So as we wrap up this deep exploration, remember that Liberty coins represent far more than history. They are physical expressions of freedom, resilience, and national identity. Their value continues to grow, and every collector who discovers a rare or beautifully preserved piece becomes part of the journey that began centuries ago. Whether you are searching through old rolls, checking inherited collections, or simply exploring your curiosity, the world of Liberty coins is full of surprises and opportunities. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep collecting, because you never know which coin might become the treasure that changes your life. Today, on the Coins channel, we dive into one of the most fascinating stories in American numismatics, the story of Liberty coins that have captured collectors' attention for decades, and the unbelievable journey of coins like the 1977 D Lincoln cent that continues to rise in value as collectors search for hidden rarities that could be worth far more than their face value. The world of Liberty coins is a world of mystery, history, and fortune. Each coin carries a story, a moment in time, and a connection to the origins of American currency. From early designs featuring Lady Liberty to later coins carrying her symbolic representation of freedom, these pieces have become powerful symbols of American heritage. Collectors prize these coins not just for their metal, but for their meaning, their mistakes, their rarity, and the incredible profits they can bring when they appear in pristine condition or feature unusual mint errors that turn an ordinary coin into a treasure. Among the Liberty coin discussions, one coin that continues drawing remarkable attention is the 1977 D penny. At first glance, it looks like a simple copper coin you might walk past without noticing. But in the coin market, certain versions of the 1977 D have skyrocketed in value, especially during recent years when coin collectors are paying extraordinary amounts for rare errors, perfect grading conditions, or unusual metal compositions. What makes this year and mint mark so interesting is the number of conditions and varieties that can turn a 1-cent coin into a highly desirable collectible worth hundreds, thousands, and in extremely rare cases, even tens of thousands of dollars depending on the market. The history behind the 1977 D penny begins at the Denver Mint, where millions of coins were produced that year. Most of them were standard copper cents, but within that huge mintage, rare mistakes happened. Some coins struck with slightly misaligned dies, some with doubling on the letters or numbers, some with off-center strikes that collectors love, and some in extraordinary mint state condition that survived decades without even a scratch. These tiny variations, depending on how clear they are and how rare they are, can completely transform a coin's value. What makes this year more exciting is the rising demand in the collector market, which has pushed the value of certain 1977 D coins to remarkable levels, sometimes reaching values that shock new collectors. In the current market, collectors have paid astonishing amounts for these rare coins. Some of the top Liberty coin sales have crossed values like $787.97644 and beyond depending on the rarity category and grade. When a coin receives a high grade from official grading companies, especially when it sits in the highest category of mint state or has a unique error that only appears in a handful of examples, the price increases dramatically. From online auctions to specialized coin shows, collectors compete fiercely for these coins, increasing market demand and pushing prices upward. What surprises many people is how these coins often appear in everyday life. People find them in old jars filled with loose change, tucked into the corners of old wooden boxes, or mixed into inherited collections passed down from parents or grandparents. The excitement of discovering a rare Liberty coin or a valuable 1977 D penny is unforgettable. What makes these coins so thrilling is the possibility that something that looks ordinary might hold extraordinary value. The world of numismatics thrives on this excitement, and every collector knows the feeling of holding a coin that might be worth far more than expected. The story of Liberty coins stretches far beyond the 1977 D penny. Across history, Liberty coins have symbolized freedom, evolution, and craftsmanship. Early versions were hand-designed by skilled engravers who poured meaning into every detail. Over the years, variations appeared, metal compositions changed, minting techniques improved, and the coins evolved. Yet the symbol of liberty remained at the heart of American coinage, representing not just monetary value but also a national identity and a journey through time. For collectors, owning a Liberty coin is like holding a piece of history, from classic designs with flowing hair Liberty images to later depictions standing tall or crowned with symbolism. These coins have always carried beauty and depth. Their value in today's market often reflects their artistic importance and rarity. As the years pass, the number of surviving coins in perfect condition decreases, making high-quality pieces even more desirable. The coin market reacts strongly to rarity, and Liberty coins consistently remain among the most popular categories for both new collectors and seasoned experts. One of the most interesting parts of collecting Liberty coins, including the 1977 D series, is how market trends shift. Sometimes a coin that was once overlooked suddenly becomes valuable due to new discoveries, grading updates, or sudden demand spikes. Auction results influence collector interest, and once a record price is set for a particular type or variety, the entire market becomes energized. People begin checking their own coins, comparing varieties, and submitting pieces for grading in hopes of finding a treasure. The current demand for Liberty coins has grown significantly, and rare coins with exceptional features are gaining value quickly. A rare 1977 D with a strong error or extremely high grade can achieve impressive prices, with collectors willing to pay large amounts for the chance to own a rare piece that few others possess. Even coins that appear slightly unusual may carry value, which is why every collector examines details closely, from the edges to the lettering, the mint mark, the strike quality, and the overall condition. Collectors continue searching for top examples of Liberty coins because the market is active and full of opportunities. The world of coin collecting is more than a hobby, it is a combination of history, investment, discovery, and passion. Every coin tells a story, and every story adds value. For the 1977 D penny, that story is one of transformation, where a simple 1-cent piece becomes a fascinating collectible worth many times more than expected. As this journey through Liberty coins continues, the excitement grows. People discover new pieces, auctions reveal surprising prices, and collectors share their knowledge, making the community stronger. Coins like the 1977 D remind us that treasures still exist in unexpected places, waiting to be found by those who pay attention. The world of numismatics remains full of mystery and potential, and every day brings the possibility of uncovering a coin that changes everything. This is Coins, where each story leads us to another discovery, and every rare piece reminds us why the world of coins is one of the most fascinating in history. Stay curious, keep exploring, check your change, search your old collections, and you might just find a Liberty coin or a 1977 D rarity worth far more than you ever imagined. Today we dive deep into one of the most talked about topics in the coin collecting world, the fascinating universe of Liberty coins, with special attention on the 1978 issues that collectors around the world keep chasing because of their rising demand and constantly increasing market value. There is something magical about a coin carrying the image of liberty. It is more than just metal. It is a piece of history, a symbol of a nation, and a silent witness to decades of change. Many collectors believe that Liberty coins hold a certain energy, a charm that makes them stand out from other circulating coins, and that is why their value continues to climb in auctions and private sales. The 1978 Liberty coins in particular have created waves recently. Some examples, depending on condition, rarity, and minting errors, have been seen climbing toward extremely impressive figures. Collectors have been talking about unusual sales, coins crossing unexpected valuation numbers, and a growing belief that the market for these pieces is entering a golden phase. While common circulated pieces remain accessible, high-grade versions and error strikes from that year have entered a different category, surprising even experts. Stories of collectors finding old coins tucked away in boxes, drawers, or inherited collections have only increased the excitement, especially when a single well-preserved Liberty coin turns out to be worth far more than anyone imagined. The charm of Liberty coins comes not only from their metal composition but from their journey. Imagine the path a coin minted in 1978 has traveled. Hands, homes, places, generations, stories. And after all this time, it emerges once again, shining under a collector's light, ready to be evaluated. The market today continues to reward coins that carry historical weight, strong symbolism, and well-preserved detail. Liberty coins fit perfectly into that category, and that is why they are spoken about so often in shows, online forums, auctions, and collector events. Some of the most coveted examples are those that display clear strikes, sharp features, brilliant surfaces, or minting flaws that accidentally transform them into rarities. These errors may include off-center strikes, doubled impressions, unusual die clashes, or misaligned lettering. When such a coin surfaces from the 1978 mintage, the excitement is immediate. Even a small error can drastically increase value. Experts carefully examine these coins under magnification, studying details that most people never notice, and once verified, the price can jump dramatically. Collectors also look at grading. A Liberty coin from 1978 that has survived decades without scratches, dents, or wear becomes extremely desirable. High-grade examples often find themselves competing at auctions where bidders from around the world participate. The thrill of watching a coin's value rise with each bid is unforgettable. Some sales reach surprising numbers, proving that these coins are not just collectibles but genuine investment assets. People have reported finding coins that appraisers later evaluated in the hundreds, thousands, or more, depending on condition and rarity. A number like 787.97643 may seem random to most people, but to a collector, even that represents the kind of unexpected valuation leap that only rare coins can create. The historical background adds tremendous weight. Liberty designs have appeared on coins for many generations, each representing freedom, strength, and national identity. The 1978 versions came at a time of economic change and shifting cultural landscapes. Holding one feels like holding a piece of that moment in time. Collectors often say that when a coin carries symbolic art, its value becomes emotional as well as financial. This emotional attachment is why Liberty coins never go out of demand. As more collectors enter the hobby, the competition for attractive pieces increases, pushing values further up. Another factor affecting the market surge is global awareness. Social media, online auctions, and coin-focused channels like Coins have spread knowledge faster than ever. A rare Liberty coin once known only within expert circles now becomes visible to millions. When collectors learn about a discovery or a recent sale, they start searching their own collections. This mass interest fuels the entire coin market. As more people check their old coins, more stories emerge. Someone finds a forgotten roll from the late 70s. Someone else opens a family trunk and discovers a piece they never paid attention to. And sometimes, those discoveries turn out to be treasure. The 1978 Liberty coins continue to be discussed for good reason. They are out there in circulation, collections, shops, and old boxes waiting to be found. Their value today is influenced by condition, rarity, mint marks, and demand. Some examples sit quietly in humble change jars today but may carry a surprising worth tomorrow. This unpredictability is exactly what makes coin collecting thrilling. Every coin has a hidden story, and every collector is a storyteller uncovering history one piece at a time. As the market grows, experts predict an even brighter future for Liberty coins. Investors are paying attention. Hobbyists are expanding their collections. Auction houses continue to highlight rare examples, and new discoveries keep appearing. It is a perfect moment for viewers of coins to learn, explore, and stay alert. You never know when a simple old coin might reveal incredible value. The more you understand about details, grading, mint marks, and historical significance, the greater your chances of identifying a valuable gem. So keep watching closely, keep searching, and keep learning. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the world of Liberty coins, especially the intriguing 1978 pieces, is full of opportunities. One day a coin in your hand might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Stay tuned with Coins as we continue exploring rare discoveries, hidden treasures, and the remarkable stories behind the metal that carries history into our present. Together we uncover the world of coin collecting, one coin at a time, shining light on value, rarity, and the exciting possibilities waiting in every collection. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and surprisingly valuable coins in modern American numismatic history. We're exploring the story, mystery, and current market value of the famous Liberty cent from 1981, a coin that so many people overlook in their pockets, coin jars, and old family collections, not realizing that some of these coins can be worth an unbelievable amount of money, even reaching extreme prices depending on condition, rarity, minting errors, and collector demand. This is not just a coin. This is a piece of history. This is a piece of American culture. And today, we uncover why this small copper cent can sometimes reach values beyond imagination and how its current market trends are surprising collectors all over the world. The 1981 Liberty cent stands at the crossroads of change in American minting history. The early 1980s were a period when the United States Mint was shifting from traditional copper alloy cents to copper-plated zinc, a major transformation that affected weight, durability, and long-term preservation. Coins minted before mid-1982 were made of 95% copper, and because copper itself holds intrinsic value, these pre-1982 cents became more collectible over time. The 1981 cent belongs to this older generation of pure copper coins, which gives it a special place in the eyes of collectors who value metal composition as much as design and historical background, but the story does not end with metal. What makes the 1981 coin particularly interesting is the range of varieties, striking differences, and minting anomalies that appear in select examples. Some coins show doubling on the lettering, some show die cracks, some show off-center strikes, and others present dramatic features that instantly multiply their value far beyond their face value. A regular worn 1981 cent might just be worth a few cents, but a pristine, uncirculated, sharply struck example preserved in a high grade can climb into extraordinary price territory. Some extremely high-end certified coins, especially those graded at the top of the population scale, have shocked collectors at auction by reaching values not many expected for such a modern cent. In rare situations, depending on grade and demand, some examples have been discussed and evaluated with numbers rising incredibly high, even with speculative values that people talk about in the range of thousands and sometimes even more when extraordinary rarity meets perfect condition. This is where the fascination of coin collecting truly comes alive, turning ordinary objects into treasure. The coin's design also holds emotional power. The iconic Liberty portrait on the obverse reflects the timeless message of American freedom. Every detail matters, from the way Liberty is engraved to the exact spacing in the inscriptions. Collectors look for clean surfaces, sharp details, strong luster, and absence of scratches. The reverse, bearing the historic Lincoln Memorial, also tells a story of resilience and national pride. When both sides are perfectly struck, perfectly preserved, and free from any visible flaws, the coin becomes a masterpiece of art, history, and craftsmanship. Now let's talk about the current market. The interest in vintage United States coins has risen dramatically in recent years, especially among new collectors who are entering the field with excitement, curiosity, and bigger budgets. This new wave of collectors has created rising demand for coins that were once considered common. The 1981 Liberty cent is one of those coins that benefit from this renewed attention. Online auctions, collector forums, and coin shows often highlight the most flawless examples, and prices continue to climb when competition is strong. Depending on rarity, grade, and error type, these coins can reach values that surprise even experienced collectors, and discussions often include high speculative numbers, even talking about values like $787.97642 when extraordinary conditions and rarity meet buyer enthusiasm. The coin market is always alive, always moving, always shifting. Some coins increase in value due to metal content, others due to scarcity, and others become valuable because of trends, collector interest, and market momentum. The 1981 Liberty cent sits at the intersection of all these forces. It has metal value. It has historical value. It has collector value. And in the world of rare coin trading, when all these forces align, a coin can suddenly explode in value, making it a treasure for those lucky enough to find one in high grade. Collectors who have these coins stored away in personal collections, old family boxes, or inherited jars may want to take a fresh look. With modern grading technologies, high-resolution inspection tools, and increasing buyer demand, coins that once seemed ordinary may now hold hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Every sharp edge, every shine, every untouched surface matters. And if you find one in exceptional condition, you may be holding something far more valuable than you ever expected. This is why the 1981 Liberty cent continues to fascinate new collectors, experienced numismatists, investors, historians, and hobbyists alike. It is more than a simple cent. It is a symbol of transition, a reminder of an era when copper ruled American cents, and a testament to the art of minting. It is a piece of history that lives in the palm of your hand. As the market grows and new enthusiasts join the world of numismatics, the spotlight on coins like the 1981 Liberty cent becomes even brighter. With every passing year, the top examples gain more respect, more recognition, and more value. Whether you are a beginner or a long-time collector, this coin teaches one powerful lesson: never underestimate the hidden worth of something small. Even the tiniest piece of history can hold a story worth thousands. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, valuable finds, and hidden treasures, make sure to stay connected with Coins, where we explore every corner of numismatic history and bring you the most fascinating stories from the world of collectible currency. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe your next great discovery is already in your pocket.